great year. We've enjoyed the process, and we've got a wonderful group. Let me introduce you. Myrna Abramowitz, Cindy Goodell, Stephanie Grubbs, Bruce Anderson, Chris Piper, and myself, Jill Cadoni. Tonight we're going to explain to you how we came to our project, the actual project, and the perpetuity of our project. We were given the assignment of a vision of downtown Napa in the year 2010. Through our research, we found that downtown Napa has a wonderful history, a bright present, and even a brighter future. We envision downtown Napa to be bustling in the year 2010 if we can create an awareness of the historical and commercial aspects of downtown. You'll find that our project provides for our vision.
In addition to learning about downtown Napa, we decided that we were going to focus on the process that we were learning in Leadership Napa Valley. And so one of the things we established is that we were a team and that we had to work together to come up with a common vision. We started out very general, and at that time we established a reporter and a facilitator and rotated and took turns doing it in different meetings. One of the things we recognized is that no one person on our team was going to own this project. It was something that was going to belong to Napa, the city of Napa. Until we went on the tours, we weren't really sure what our project was all about. And then when we came off of some of the tours that we did with Leadership in Napa Valley, we recognized that we needed to focus on it a little more. And we started to do some projectings about what our vision would be. And we came up with a mission statement. Once we established our mission statement, then we started to do some research. We talked to a number of downtown merchants and some of the landlords to see what their vision of downtown really was. We talked to the Historical Society to establish what they wanted for the downtown Napa. And of course, we also talked with First American Title Company to find out who owned all this property. Because one of the problems we discovered is that we really didn't know what downtown Napa was all about. We couldn't figure out what the parameters were. Each organization had a different defining line of where downtown Napa really is. So if you would just bear with me for one moment, I would like to take just a second out to thank some of the people that helped us a great deal. First of all, I'd like to thank Valergas, who, when we had our meetings at the beginning, he always managed, Joe Valerga and crew. Of course, it helps having somebody on our team that works at Valergas, so we always had some good food to eat, especially the cookies. Jill Teckel, our mentor, and for speaking to us as the representative of Parks and Recreation. Rachel Friedman from CARD, Chuck Rabbit, Renaissance Napa, Angie Piper from NCCDC and CARD, Tom Knobloch, last year's Downtown Napa LBN group, Pam Walker from the Downtown Merchants Association, Gary Sterling, Napa Valley Convention and Visitors Bureau, Carrie Rule from the Napa Town Center, who also let us use her office, and Bob Johnson from Napa Valley Printing and Graphics has to have a special thank you. And when you see what our project turned out to be, you'll see why this is a man who donated the total expense of our finished product to you.
One of the things that we agreed about at the very, very beginning, that we all agreed on, was whatever project we did was something that would be useful and would continue after we were finished. We ended up designing a downtown map and walking tour. It was very exciting for us. We were able to not only produce this, but to find that there was interest. We needed to make sure that there was a distribution point and also a way to continue the project, to update it. It was very exciting to be able to talk to Gary Sterling to find out that he would love 10,000 copies, as well as Pam Walker and Carrie Rule of the Napa Town Center. We also, in addition to making sure that we had
something that would bring both tourists to the downtown area. We wanted to make sure that it was something that was useful to local individuals. And the map will also be distributed to the school district.
You've heard of our vision, you've heard of the process, and you're going, where's the project? There isn't one. No, to let you know, considering everyone said, hey, it's been 9 months. Well, like to let you know, we picked these up last night to fold. So it did take a whole 9 months. As you can see with the brochure that we came up with, it does tell you that downtown is a very historic place. We tried to help out the merchants and use their logo on the front. And we also gave ourselves a little push on the front by the end of this. The Leadership Napa Valley Project Class 5, 1992. So as you open the brochure, you see that it opens up to some of the commercial aspects of the downtown. We wanted to make sure that we put that in our project, so that when you do see the middle of it and that as you are walking downtown, that there will be you can stop and do a shopping too, so I'm sure the merchants enjoy that. And then if you do open it up, and I would say that's probably the thing that took us the longest was, where is a map of downtown that's easy to read? We sat there and looked at one that we got from Cam Walker, and we don't like that. We saw one from the Historical Society we finally decided on, and we let Chris, with the magic of his computer, kind of improve on it. And we think we came up with a very workable solution here. And it doesn't take we tried to make it easy so it didn't take a brain surgeon, even someone like Scott Anderson out here in the audience to read this map. As you can tell, if you start in the top left-hand corner, we start off with the Napa Town Center, which is where Jerry Sterling's place is, the Napa Valley Conference and Visitors Bureau, and that's where we like to distribute the maps to begin with. And if you go in a clockwise way around the brochure, you can see that each one's numbered, goes there, and if you go on the map, you start at number 1, you follow over there, you go up, and if you head your way to number 2, 3, and 4, it goes in a clockwise tradition around the map also. So it should be a very easy tour to follow. We must have done it 5 or 6 times, and so we know it by heart. But on this map, we really try to hit the historical aspects, and as you go around the historical aspects, you hit the commercial aspects too. So I think both sides of the coin were hit on this. We tried to make it very workable for both sides. And if you turn to the back page, which is on the back of the board, we also have other attractions. So if there is a tourist that's downtown, this is given to, they have to be here at this weekend, Memorial Day weekend, they can look down there and see that, hey, the Napa Valley Sensationals this weekend, it's downtown. And it gives them something to do. And so from that aspect, I think that our project has hit our vision, and also is going to help the downtown to be there in the year 2010.
The actual presentation of our project isn't tonight, it's actually a week from tonight, when we're inviting all of you to attend with us as we take the inaugural walk around, follow the map around and take a tour. A week from tonight, Thursday the 28th at 5:30, we'll be leaving from the Napa Town Center, specifically the Napa Valley Conference and Visitors Bureau. And after the about 1-hour tour, we're going to be having a reception with hors d'oeuvres and wine, and we'd like all of you to attend. I'll pass these invitations around.
While Stephanie does that, I'd like to take care of one order of business that someone remembered and Burnett remembered that he wanted to cover. That is that if you look at this and see that, gee, the store name keeps changing, and he discovered that that's happened in the time between production and release. We have designed this so that it can be reproduced on very standard size paper and easily updated. And that is the vision for this. We have several agencies that have been involved in keeping this little tour alive and keeping it up to date. But I wanted to close with a story of perception, or maybe more appropriately, a story of misconception. You've all heard of the saying, the proof is in the pudding. How many people have heard that before? How many of you know that that's not the saying at all? We've lived all our lives using a cliche that has no resemblance to what the initial saying was. The original saying is that the proof is in the tasting, not in the pudding. Well, our downtown is a little bit like that. There's a misconception out there that downtown Napa is dead. One of the things we discovered as we put this project together is that downtown Napa is very much alive. And if we believe that it is alive, and we believe that it is viable, we will keep it that way, and it will grow. And it will become the downtown that we want. We invite you to come next Thursday night to see the very viable and interesting downtown in your community. And I'd like, at the risk of being a little bit crass, just ask if any of you out there right now who know that you will be able to attend next Thursday so that we can begin to do a little bit of planning. How many of you think you can be there 5:30 to 7:30 next Tuesday? Keep them up, please. Thank you very much, and please come see the real time.